And we're back, this time for boys varsity Section 7 Class B championship. The Northeastern Cougars girls just came off a huge win, winning their championship, and we'll look to see if the boys can do the same here tonight. As the Northeastern Cougars will face the Plattsburgh Hornets with the Section 7 Class B title on the line. For Ian Lapeer, I am Ryan Armstrong, and this is Hometown Cable. Northeastern Clinton, 18-1, will yet again have to go through Plattsburgh High, 15-4, in order to repeat as Class B champions. The Cougars took both games in the regular season, but everyone knows how hard Game 3 is. So look for both teams to come out fierce right off tonight, because everyone knows when these two huge rivals go at it, you're always guaranteed a good show. And we'll be back with the opening kickoff and the start of this game. You're watching Hometown Cable. We hope you stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Number 9, Aaron Black. Number 10, Stockton Pike. Number 12, Declan Chastity. Number 13, Dustin Rabideau. Number 15, Robert Mundy. Number 16, Ethan Crockett. Number 23, Joe Shawnee. Number 25, Michael Bennett. Number 27, Pat Shaughnessy. And the goal for the Hornets, Eamon Case. Starting for the Cougars, number 12, Nick Bayshard. Number 21, Chris Matop. Number 7, Tony Changelo. Number 14, Chris Guerin. Number 16, Casey Guerin. Number 11, Jeremy Jeanette. Number 15, Corey Chambly. Number 5, Alvaro Velasco. Number 4, Andy Matop. Number 8, Nate Weiss. And a goal for the Cougars, Tyler Sample. Officiating tonight's contest is Mr. Jamie Labarge and Mr. Steve Reagan. Alternate, Mr. Barry Norton. Please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And we're back and ready to go. Plattsburgh will be kicking off. And Plattsburgh comes in tonight being the underdog, but these teams are so close that it would not be much of an upset if they were to win. And both teams know that, so both teams are going to come hard here tonight. As we get ready for the beginning of this game. It's a Class 7 Section B championship boys varsity soccer. As it's underway, Chris Guerin kicks it. Headed by Plattsburgh. Chris Matop for the Cougars steps up. One of the captains for the Cougars turns it to the left side, looking for Weiss. Weiss trying to gain possession. Finds Alvaro Velasco, who gets shoved, and a free kick will be awarded to the Cougars. Casey Guerin will take it. Guerin, big boot inside the 18. Keeper comes out and grabs it. Eamon Case, first save of the night. A big punt over half. Jeanette can't quite get to his teammate, knocked out. Plattsburgh throw. Tossed in. Ian Kelleher can't get a good foot on it, up in the air. Plattsburgh recovers it though. Tries passing back. Changel grabs it. And Andrew Matot now with it. Tries sending Weiss. Weiss one-timer. Tries finding someone on his team in the middle. Cougars, good shot inside the 18. Keeper out of net. Cleared out by Plattsburgh. Alvaro Velasco gets it back. Can't find his teammate. Plattsburgh steps up. Case Guerin. Big boot. Gets flung off the ball. He'll be okay. Good opportunity there downfield by the Cougars. Good effort by Plattsburgh.
Cougars putting a lot of pressure early, but the Plattsburgh defense did a nice job of getting the ball out quickly.
You can tell just by the beginning of this game, this is going to be a physical, hard soccer game right now, right here tonight. As these two teams are very physical in a championship game, look for everything to be thrown out on the field tonight as Changel misses the net a little bit wide to the right. Goal kick for the Hornets.
PHS is going to not commit a lot of fouls like they did in the second game between these two teams. It's already 2 minutes in and they already have 2 fouls.
Eamon Case, big kick off the head of Velasco. Headed back and forth. Guerin can't get a good foot on it. Big base shot for the Cougars, can't get to it. Plattsburgh giving chase hard. Case Guerin does a good job, steps up quickly, gets a good turn on the ball, sends it big boot down the field. Anthony Changelo for the Cougars trying to get to it. Cougars good effort, can't get it to Changelo. Plattsburgh redeemed it to about midfield.
Cougars are doing a nice job putting pressure on early as Plattsburgh's looking a little slow right now.
Both teams coming out very fast right now as they're trying to get to the ball. Cougars just a little bit faster right now. Chris Guerin, big throw off the head of Hornet. Sent to the middle. Cougars clear out. Pass back. Matot tries finding Weiss. Weiss gets bumped off the ball. Off the head of Plattsburgh. Cougars need to get out of their end. Plattsburgh gives a good chase. Gets knocked off. They're going to get the foul. They're going to be a little bit outside the 18. They're going to get a free kick.
Plattsburgh finally showing pressure and they get the foul right outside the 18 box. Good chance right here.
Kelleher's going to have a good chance here. He wants to put it in the middle. Hopefully his team can get a body part on it. This one's going to be headed off a Cougar out of bounds. And it's going to be the first corner kick of the night. It's going to be a Plattsburgh corner. This is a well-anticipated game, and right now it's showing it as it's very close. Back and forth. It's Plattsburgh now in northeastern end. Trying to get the ball to the middle. Cougars a bit too fancy. Finally get it back though. Try sending Trombley. Trombley gets beat to it. Trombley's going to give chase. Keeper right there. Eamon Case came out of net, grabbed the ball before any trouble could happen with it. Myth kicks it. Short. Kelleher gets a foot on it. Can't get a good kickoff. Plattsburgh redeems. Tries pushing it down the right side. Guerin gets knocked back off it. Plattsburgh alone in the corner. They can't get the ball elevated. Easy clear for the Cougars. Cougars good little passing, working out a triangle. Trying to get a clear off. Plattsburgh looking to strike once again though, as they got it in the Cougars striking distance inside the 18. Shot right at the keeper. Tyler Sample. A good opportunity there by the Cougars. Sample does a nice job. Steady hands. Lucky break for the Cougars. It was right at the keeper.
Good shot by PHS, but a nice save by Tyler Sample, and both goalies are going to have to play really good today, Case and Sample.
Keepers are going to need to know when to come out of net, when to stay on net. Sample does a good job. and was in the right spot and got a lucky break there as Plattsburgh had a good chance to strike. Now it's the Cougars in Plattsburgh territory, looking to get a shot off. Good ball in the middle, Nate Weiss, head off Chris Matot, can't redirect it. It's going to be wide to the left.
Nice attempt by Chris Matot to try to head that in, but that was just a rough angle to try to get that in.
Good opportunity there for the Cougars now as this ball is going back and forth. Good opportunities on both sides, and no one team can just control play right now as these are two great teams and they're showing an even matchup right here. Nate Weiss now for the Cougars, sends it to the middle. Plattsburgh Gee right there though. Plattsburgh looking to push now. Good step up there, Nick Bayshard.
You got time.
Tries pushing it. Bennett can't quite get to it. Bayshard was there. But Matot with a good move. Beats one. Tries sending. Trombley can't keep it in play. PHS throw. Chatsky. Quick throw. Right to the feet of Jeanette.
PHS defense doing a good job of getting the ball out once the Cougars get deep, but they have to get it out when they're midfield on their side.
Both these teams, a very fast team, are not going to be able to use their speed against the other one because the other team is just as fast. So look for key passing to be a factor in tonight's matchup. So Nick Bayshard takes a quick throw to the feet of Andrew Matot. Matot sends it to the middle. No one there on his team. Plattsburgh trying to clear, but Chris Matot's going to get called for the trip. Free kick for the Hornets. Case, the keeper out of net, will take the kick. As we have 32 minutes left until halftime, and we've already seen more scoring opportunities than you would believe in one whole game. Shaughnessy tried getting it past the defense, Cougar defense right there though. Trombley can't save it before it goes out of bounds. Plattsburgh will get a free throw. They'll try winging it to the corner. Bennett's got Matot right on him. He's got one, he passes back. Good ball in the middle. Guerin heads it straight up. Keeper comes out of net. Ball still inside the 18. Jeanette heads it up. Cougars need to get it out of danger. Matot finally gets a good foot on it. Big boot. This one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner or a goal kick for the Cougars. As another huge chance there for Plattsburgh. Casey Guerin heads it straight up. Sample had to come out of net and punch it out before Shaughnessy could get to it. A great play there.
Guerin tries to do well by heading it out, but heads it right back to his keeper, and what a lucky there Sample was paying attention.
Perhaps a good thing Guerin headed it as Shaughnessy was waiting with his tongue out for that one. But the Cougars come away lucky once again. Now it's Changel. Good ball in the middle, headed out by Plattsburgh this time. Plattsburgh with the big boot. Jeanette heads it back to Changel, who's on the sideline, who's got one on him. Can't beat him. Out of bounds. Oxford throws it in. Matot heads it right back to the feet of Anthony Changel. Changel sent it to the middle. Can't get the ball up in the air. Plattsburgh comes away with it. Kelleher pushes it towards the middle. Good through ball. Guerin right there though. Prevents Shaughnessy from getting to it. Over half, Plattsburgh gets it right back. Plattsburgh heads it. Guerin's going to have one right on him. He's going to have to think quickly. Plattsburgh gets stripped up. Guerin gets an easy clear. Velasco trying to push it down the sideline. Changel gets slide tackled. Can't keep the ball on his feet.
Velasco doing a nice job keeping the ball and rolling right on the sideline.
Down the sideline. Weiss trying to get to the middle. Plattsburgh right there though. Jeanette back to Guerin. Guerin can't find Jeanette. Plattsburgh now gets stripped up. No call. Velasco heads it straight up. Trombley heads it. Matot's going to give hard chase. Matot's trying to get to the middle. Plattsburgh needs to get it out.
Garrett and Shaughnessy last game getting a little rough too, and look like they're going to get a little rough again as Chris Guerin trips him up. No foul called though.
Shaughnessy a bit shook up, might have to leave the game for a little while. Look for him to be back in the game as he does not appear to be too major, but that's going to hurt PHS a little bit as that is their star player.
Yeah, in the last meeting, Chris Guerin and Shaughnessy ran into each other, and Shaughnessy went off the field bleeding a little bit.
Changel now back with the ball. He's got one right on him. Good pass from Little Matot. Kelleher tries finding his teammate. Can't keep it in play. Nick Bishop had the free throw.
Left foot, Declan. Clear it out with your left.
Plattsburgh back with it at mid. Try sending a through ball. Guerin right there. Sends it back out. Matot gets it. Finds Velasco. Velasco to Weiss, who's alone on the left side. He'll send Changelo. Goalie out of the net. Changelo has got the ball. He's got to try to get it into the middle. He's right in the corner. Off Plattsburgh defenseman. Throw in for the Cougars. They'll send Casey Guerin. Look for the flip throw possibly here. Guerin can do it.
Case doing a nice job of coming out of the net to stop Changelo, who was a very good threat for the Cougars.
Guerin needs a big throw in here. Give us a team a chance. And inside the 18, Cougars looking to put a foot on it. They'll get one. It's going to be to the left of the net, and Plattsburgh will let it go out. Ball being battled for in the air. Plattsburgh, a little bit more force. Heads it in their direction with the ball now. Tries to send it to the corner. Guerin trying to fight on hard. Guerin's going to get the call. Casey Guerin will take the free kick now. Big ball down the sideline. Changelo heads it. Trying to find Weiss. Sent right back out by the Plattsburgh defense. Ethan Crockett can't get the ball where he wants it. Northeastern defense clears. Plattsburgh back with it. Plattsburgh with it in the middle. Hare outside the 18. Chris Matot regains it. Off of Plattsburgh once again. Plattsburgh regains now within striking distance. Guerin steps up, can't get a good foot on it. To Velasco. Velasco give and go back to Guerin. Guerin pushed up the left side. Can't keep it in play. Plattsburgh tosses in over the head of Matot. Plattsburgh sends to the middle. Bayshard, a good head out of danger. Velasco's good pass back to Guerin. Give him time to look. Guerin one times it. Changelo now in the middle, beats two, good moves. Good job by Plattsburgh to get back on it hard and steal it back away from Changelo. Plattsburgh back with it now. They're looking for a shot as they are in striking distance. Guerin finally gets a big boot over half. Cougars looking to go now. Nate Weiss with good speed, trying to beat the guy. Plattsburgh. To Velasco, back to Plattsburgh, big boot way over half. Guerin misses the head. Plattsburgh wants the ball. Someone's getting called for the push. It's going to be Plattsburgh. Cougars are going to get the kick. Casey Guerin, good ball. Off the head of Changelo. Changelo can't redirect it where he wants. He's going to get called for the push. Free kick for Plattsburgh this time. 25 minutes left until halftime. Still scoreless here tonight. Both teams playing their hearts out.
Both teams doing exactly what they don't want to do and committing fouls to give the other team a chance to get down deep and get a goal, possibly.
Eamon K sends a big boot. He's giving his chance a team as it's down in the northeastern end. Plattsburgh's got one to beat to get a cross off. Can't beat him. Shaughnessy will come back onto the field. Plattsburgh looking to put this inside the 18. A good throw. Sample does a good job coming on net. He bats it out. Ball still in striking distance. Cougars finally get a foot on it, able to clear. Weiss the only one upfield for the Cougars. Can't get to it. Plattsburgh gets it back. Velasco regains it though. Tries sending Weiss. It's going to be a bit too hard. Plattsburgh right there, able to turn it. Velasco heads it back. Kelleher over half, back to his teammate, who tries sending Shaughnessy. Guerin puts it up. He's going to get called for the shove on Shaughnessy. Plattsburgh's going to get a free kick just beyond 18.
That's not a good place to foul anybody, especially with an obvious push like that.
Ian, if you had to go out and take a wild guess at this one, who's dominating play right now?
Early on it was the Cougars, but now it looks to be PHS as they've had the ball in the Cougars' end more right now.
Plattsburgh with a good scoring opportunity right here. Northeastern sets a two-man wall. This ball's going to get through. It's going to be good opportunity there for Plattsburgh. Can't get a good foot on it. Can't redirect it. It's going to go high over the net. Sample, nothing you can do but stay in the net. And luckily gets another break here as the Cougars are getting lucky here early in this game. And they are really going to have to start being a little more cautious here.
Shaughnessy gets a good pass to Chatsky, and Chatsky just kicks it over the net. It looks like he brushed it a little bit more than he wanted to. Or excuse me, Rabideau.
Plattsburgh, knowing that the underdog, sure are not making it look like they are right now as they come out full force here early in tonight. Bayshard to the feet of Trombley, back to Bayshard, off of Trombley. Bayshard once again looking for Changelo. Changelo trying to keep it in play. On the sideline. Good ball, keeps it on Changelo's feet. Changelo's looking for Weiss, can't get it to him. It's deflected. Plattsburgh back with it now. Big boot. Shaughnessy steps up. Casey Guerin still able to kick it out. Plattsburgh right there. Velasco beats a few. Matat now trying to wing it. Anthony Changelo back to Velasco. Velasco. Keeper Hornets right there though. Even Case did a good job coming out of the net as John Blue was lurking on, looking for an opportunity, but keeper right there. Chest trap, Andy Matat. Changelo gets it back, passes back. Good look, Bayshard has time, can't get a good foot on it. Plattsburgh gets it back. Jeanette finally gets it over half, put back over half by Plattsburgh. Kelleher, Changelo. Plattsburgh. Shaughnessy can't get it around Guerin. Guerin, big boot over half. Chatsky knocks it, heads it out of bounds. Almost halfway through the first half. Both teams with great opportunities. No one come through yet. Changelo get called for the takedown. Deep in Plattsburgh end. This is a gutsy call. Keeper out of net, way in the corner. He miskicks this. Cougars might have a chance. But it's a good kick off the head of Matat. Mayhoff, first time in the game. Finds Changelo. Changelo looking to beat Bennett. Good job, Changelo. Triple team, lets it roll out of bounds, takes a quick throw, looking for Mayhoff. Off of Max Mayhoff. Goal kick for the Hornets.
Coach for the PHS, LaRose, showing confidence in his goalie, letting him take that free kick in the corner there.
Case once again with a big boot off the head of Velasco. Once again cleared by the Plattsburgh defense. Aaron Black having another good game for Plattsburgh as he did last time when these two teams faced. A very fast Cougar defense. He's not letting them get by him. Cody Gay now for the Cougars. Changelo beats one, can't keep it in play though. Plattsburgh throw. Plattsburgh tosses it off his player. Vlasko back to mid. Mayhoff with a good push. Plattsburgh defense right there though. Good recovery. Plattsburgh back towards Northeastern's end. Tries fighting Shaughnessy. Guerin prevents it. Guerin tries to send inside the line. Can't do so.
Cougars doing a pretty good job of keeping the ball away from Shaughnessy deep in their own end.
Shaughnessy, who's the leading scorer for Plattsburgh, just looking for one break by Casey Guerin, and he'll have a one-on-one with the goalie, but Casey Guerin playing a solid game preventing that. Same thing for Plattsburgh. Aaron Black doing same thing as Casey Guerin, preventing Anthony Changel from getting to the ball. It's Plattsburgh now to the right side, looking to get the ball in the middle. They do so. Can't get a good shot off ball. Still inside the 18. Bennett for Hornets, trying to get the ball to the middle. Not before the ball goes out of bounds. Deep throw, Plattsburgh inside striking distance. Sample comes out, grabs it. Sample, who's been tested greatly so far this game, comes out, grabs another ball. Big punt over half. Cody Gay now. Aaron Black heads it out of danger. Gets a good ball on it, able to clear. To the feet of Changelo though. Changelo passes off. Try sending Gates for the wing. Black turns it to the outside. Changelo gets it back. Looking for Changel. Throw in Northeastern. They'll send Casey Guerin back down, looking for a big throw inside the 18. And he goes with the flip once again, headed back out by Plattsburgh. Guerin called for the hand.
The Cougars have Casey Guerin with the flip throw, and PHS also has a pretty good throw in with Robert Mundy, who can throw it in pretty deep from far out.
Both those big throw-ins can be a key factor, as just outside the 18 they can put them inside the middle and give their chance a good opportunity, as Shaughnessy gets taken down from behind by Matat. They're going to get a free kick a little ways beyond 18. Look for them to try putting this on net.
Cougars already with 7 fouls this half, and we still have 15 minutes left to play.
Bit over-aggressive maybe here. Kelleher otherwise will take a shot on net. Right at keeper. Sample does a nice job. He's had a steady hand so far tonight. He's not giving up any second chances. Southwick now tries sending Max Mayhoff a bit hard. Aaron Black right there sends it right back.
The Hornets probably would have had a better chance trying to get that off one of their players instead of just shooting it right on net, because both these goaltenders are too good for just a straight-on shot.
That's exactly it. Neither of these guys are going to miss anything right at them or close to them. Southwick tries sending his teammate, but Plattsburgh right there sends it out of bounds. Dustin Rabdo. Southwick, Changel looking to go back to Southwick. He's being double teamed. He's trying to turn it. He's being swarmed by Hornets. Jeanette will take a huge shot. Can't get it where he wants it to go.
Chandler, like Shaughnessy, is another big threat, and he's going to have to try to get rid of the ball quicker than that.
As soon as he goes, you step. Right? Dive again.
Even case with yet again another goal kick. Sends a bullet to mid. Finds his teammate who heads it to the feet of Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy, who has a lot on him, trying to do a few moves but can't do anything as he was pressured. Mayhoff sends Changel for the flag. Black right on him. Beats him. Trying to get to the middle. Didn't call for a dangerous there. Changel looking for a teammate here inside the 18.
Cougars also might try a little trickery here, as they've been trying that all year.
We'll see what they do. They'll release Changel. Jeanette will try to get Changel a bit too hard. Bayshard can't get to it. Shaughnessy and Guerin. Shaughnessy over Guerin. Chris Guerin, though, steps up for the Cougars, puts it back into territory. Cody Gay for the Cougars, trying to get it back inside 18 for striking distance. Plattsburgh will just send it to the outside and give their defense a chance to get back.
Chris Guerin does a nice job keeping that ball away from Shaughnessy, but he also does a nice job and gets it to Chris Matat deep in the Hornets' end.
Cougars, scoring chance, keeper out of net. Can't get a good shot off. Still being battled. Case finally comes out of net, grabs it, and prevents a great scoring opportunity there for the Cougars as the ball was up and down, battled, keeper out of net. Could not get a good look at the net though. Well, with Plattsburgh, great chances early in the game. Cougars now with great chances here late in the second half as we got 11:50 left in the second half. Changela now is going to get a shot off right at the keeper. They're going to get a goal kick, or a corner kick, but a good chance for the Cougars. They can't come through.
Changelo with a good chance there, but it looks like he got bumped up a little bit with Melhot.
Good defense there by the Hornets to stay strong on Changelo and not let him be able to turn the ball past the keeper. All he could do is shoot a bullet right at him, and Case does a nice job. Bunches it out. Guerin, sideline for Southwick. Southwick's going to try to get it to the middle. Good ball, a bit deep. Off the head of defense. Clear it out. Guerin steps up. Shaughnessy right on him. Guerin, good burst of speed. Sends it to the middle. Matat gets it. Turns it to his right foot. Tries to find Southwick. Plattsburgh, defense right there. Turns it up the sideline. Changel gets it back. Tries to cut it to the middle. Plattsburgh right there though. Shaughnessy now with it. About midfield. Cougars got three back. Shaughnessy with the ball. Shaughnessy gets taken down. He's going to be carded.
Guerin getting a yellow card. Taking down Shaughnessy. It might be because Guerin took him down earlier in the game and got a foul, but didn't look that rough.
Don't put it short, Stockton. Don't put it short. Into the box.
The ref saying that Guerin took him down from behind. It looked more at the side from here, but from the ref's point of view, it might have been from behind.
No intention at all, but I guess a card has to be given. Shaughnessy with a breakaway, taken down from behind.
That's tough for the Cougars because Guerin's been doing a nice job back there, keeping the ball away from Shaughnessy and other threats from PHS.
Pass for a good chance. Sample comes out of net, grabs it once again.
Again, the Hornets trying to put the ball right on net on a direct kick. I'm thinking they might want to try to do a little trickery and give it to another player like Shaughnessy and try to put it in.
Casey Guerin out of the game right now. Plattsburgh really shouldn't take advantage right now as Casey Guerin, a huge defenseman, is out of the game for a short time being. They send Chambly on the right now. With under 10 minutes, Chambly can't get up in the air. Plattsburgh, big boot, back to midfield. Shaughnessy's got a few on him. He's waiting for teammates to get down the field.
Looks like Southwick came in for Guerin and took mid, and then they put Jeanette back in Guerin's position as Guerin comes now back into the game and Southwick comes out. Looks like Mundy's going to take the throw in. Look for him to put it right inside the box with a very strong arm.
Guerin heads it out. Candle does a good job stepping up, prevents the shot. As they send Weiss now on the left side. Weiss cuts it back to the middle. Chambly, the only one for the Cougars back. Plattsburgh right there again, sends it right back. Casey Guerin beats two. Good moves. Jeanette heads it. Guerin, big ball to the middle. Matat can't trap it down. Changel to the middle. Black back out.
And that's why the Cougars want Guerin in the game, because he can play good defense and he can also play offense if you need him to.
He generates the whole play when he takes the ball, and he hits the open people, and he develops all the plays for the Cougars when he has the ball. As we enter 8 minutes left in the first half, still a scoreless ball game. Jeanette, a good chip over the defense. Ball up in the air. Cougars looking to head it in. Plattsburgh it's gonna go out of bounds. Cougars miss a huge chance right there.
I don't know how many heads that hit, but that ball was bouncing up and down as players are hitting the ball, and then finally it goes out of bounds on the left side of the post.
Case got knocked off the ball, and no one was in net, and all they had to do was head one towards the net. Plattsburgh defense did a good job collapsing and prevented any redirection of the ball.
That's a very good scoring chance by the Cougars, who haven't had many good ones. They've had some average ones, and PHS with a lot more good scoring chances.
Both games in the regular season being very close. This is definitely by far the closest one, and perhaps the biggest of all three. Cougars will push everyone up. Casey Guerin will take it.
This is definitely the most important game because this decides who wins the section.
Guerin tries finding Chris Guerin, that is, on the left side. Guerin's going to try to put it into the middle. Can't keep it in play. Goal kick. Plattsburgh. Case now, another goal kick, headed backwards. Jeanette sends it back into the Plattsburgh end. Matat sends a ball right at the keeper. Case, big boot. Crockett to Bennett, back to Crockett. Good work of the give and goal. They're alone on the left side. Crockett's going to try to put it to the middle. Good redirection off of Jeremy Jeanette to Guerin. Guerin tries to get, or Chambly that is, tries to get it to Changel. Shaughnessy now heads it. Keeper comes out. Tyler Sample, good job, grabs it. Sample, big boot. Short of mid. Plattsburgh steps up, grabs control. Velasquez comes back, turns it, finds Changel on the left side now. Changel does a move. Another one. Can't get by the Plattsburgh defense as they've been steady all night.
Changel tries to do one too many moves and PHS finally stops him.
Trombley a bit over anxious, gets called for the outside. As we are under 5 minutes, headed to halftime with no score still, both sides fighting vigorously. Velasquez steps up. Changel, one of the captains for the Cougars now with it. Tries sending the ball right to the middle. Case comes out of the 18, kicks it just over mid. Plattsburgh back with it now. Try getting it around Jeanette, can't do so. Changel comes back. Good pass to Matat. Matat's going to try sending Tremblay. Again hard. Plattsburgh, again, right there. Aaron Black able to clear. Shaughnessy gets it now back on Northeastern's end. Shaughnessy gets taken down. They're going to get a free kick.
Again, the Cougars take down Shaughnessy. I don't think they want to do that. It'd probably be better if Shaughnessy got the ball instead of committing all these fouls.
Aaron Black will step back from defense and take the kick. That's just over midfield. He's going to try chipping it over the defense and hope his teammates can get to it, and it's a good ball. Sample comes out, can't grab it, but he's going to get the call as they attack the keeper.
With the Hornets putting the ball right there in the 18, giving themselves a better scoring chance than when they just put it on net.
Both teams right now trying to lay it all out as they would like to enjoy a 1-0 lead headed to halftime, as they've both fought hard, but still no score on the scoreboard. Kelleher now with the ball for Plattsburgh, entering Northeastern striking distance. Will send it to the middle. Shaughnessy comes out. Sample does a nice job. Bulldozers over. Shaughnessy grabs the ball without hesitation, and that's what a keeper needs to do.
Sample using those basketball skills to go out there and get that ball just like a rebound.
Sample showing strong hands all night, not letting any loose balls or any second chances. Has really kept his team going here tonight. Same with Case on the other side.
Sample's doing a good job. He's got 5 saves already. Case only with 1, but that's because the Cougars, most of their scoring chances have been missing the net.
Case Guerin now steps up. Big boot over half. Black heads it straight up. Southwick gets it to Tremblay. Changel, Southwick, good working of a triangle passing right there. Southwick gets it back. Southwick in the corner's got one on him now. Tremblay will take the throw for the Cougars. Under 2 minutes. Tremblay at Changel. Changel's going to try and get back, and he does. Tremblay will get a good cross the middle. Plattsburgh defense right there. Jeanette can't get it where he wants it. This one's going to be way high and to the right of the net.
Changelo a little anxious there. Probably should have stopped the ball, got control, and then put a shot on. Just puts a quick shot and it goes way wide.
Jeanette, that was.
Oh, excuse me.
Matat, who heads it, got called for the push. Black will take the kick. One minute left. This well-anticipated game is definitely shaping up to be that once again, as we're going to more than likely be headed to the second half with still no score, and you got to expect that when these two teams go on the field. That's going to be a close matchup every time. It's Changelo now for the Cougars, trying to get it to Tremblay, and he does. Tremblay on the right side, going to try to get it to the middle for one last chance. This one's going to be right at Case though, and he's going to grab it and waste some time and go into halftime tied up.
Both teams looking here to get a little more momentum going into the second half. Neither team has more momentum than the other. They're both equal right now.
Both teams with great chances here tonight. Just haven't been able to find the back of the net, and we're going to be back for the second half momentarily. We hope you stay tuned, as this is a very close matchup. This is Section 7 Class B Championship, and we'll be back. And welcome back for the start of the second half. The Cougars nothing, Plattsburgh nothing. Still scoreless here, as this is the Section 7 Class B championship. Both teams fighting their hearts out right now, and neither team been able to find the back of the net so far, but both teams have fought strong the whole entire first half. And right now they're just trying to put one in.
Both teams getting plenty of scoring chances, but the goalies are playing very good today.
Cougars had a good opportunity there, couldn't get a shot off. Plattsburgh's gonna have a free kick just outside the 18.
Just like in the first two matches with these teams, both great games.
Well, both teams know right now it is go on or go home, and neither of these teams wants to go home, so look for them to lay everything on the field right now, as they've got 39 minutes left in regulation. Both teams know that one goal could be the deciding factor, so they really got to be careful on making sure they don't let one in here.
First game was also a one-goal decision, as a controversial call, as the ball looked to hit Changelo's hand, go right to his feet, and he put it in, but there was no calls, so that game was decided 2-1. And then the second game, the Cougars just outplayed PHS and won 3-0.
Matat finds Trombley on the right side now. Trombley is going to try pushing it up the wing. He finds Matat. Matat tries giving it a give and go. Can't quite put it where he wants it. Plattsburgh defense right there. Very quick and to clear. Jeanette kicks it. Can't keep it in play. Plattsburgh throw. Ian, are we seeing a defensive struggle here or a good offensive game?
Defensive struggle. Both defense.
I mean a defensive good game or an offensive struggle?
Defenses are playing good games. Both offenses are getting good scoring chances, but the defenses are playing well today.
A little bit of a tricky question there, Ian. As Casey Guerin gets a good foot on it, doesn't get it where he wants it to go. It's a bit right. Plattsburgh heads it right out. Corey Trombley now gives chase. He's on the sideline. He's got one on him. He's going to let it go out of bounds. Plattsburgh going to get called for the shove. They're going to get a free kick. Jeremy Jeanette for the Cougars is going to take it. They're going to keep Casey Guerin in the backfield just in case Plattsburgh pushes out strongly. Jeanette, good ball. Just outside the 18. Gase comes out, grabs it, as Velasco tried doing a scissors kick, but couldn't get it where he wanted it. Off the head of Matat. To the feet of Changelo now. Changelo gets pushed, gets the ball right back, sends Trombley strong to the right side. Trombley's going to try cutting it in. He's going to try taking a shot. Instead, he's going to send it to the middle, cleared out by the Plattsburgh defense.
Trombley trying to put the ball to the behind him a little bit in the middle, but probably would have had a better chance if he puts that right on in the middle where Nate Weiss was.
Trombley again sends it to the middle, Plattsburgh defense, send it right back out, corner kick Northeastern. Trombley a bit too fancy there on the play before. She probably should have just let one rip from that distance and see what happened. Anthony Changelo now for the Cougars. Sends a beautiful ball in the middle. Keeper comes out of net. Punches it a hair. Plattsburgh gets it. Looking to push now. Northeastern at mid. Try switching fields, but Jeanette is right there. Gets the ball back from Northeastern. They send Trombley. Trombley is offsides. Plattsburgh now duffs the kick. Velasco heads it. Midfield, sent back. Velasco gets it back. Tries finding Changelo, can't do so. Plattsburgh with possessions. Kicks it right to Bayshard. Bayshard to Matat now. Matat with a good hustle. Can't keep it in play though. Plattsburgh with the throwing. Down the line. Deep throw over the head of Matat. Bayshard right there. To Chris Matat. To his little brother, Andrew Matat, who can't quite get to it. Good step up on Plattsburgh's part. In the corner. Hornets trying to get to the middle. Matat steps back, turns it to the outside, keeps it in play, a good ball, finds Matat back. Matat tries giving it right back to Trombley, but Black is right there for the Hornets. Good turn to the outside, right side of Trombley. Trombley sends it right back to the middle. Velasco can't get it where he wants it. Weiss chips it back in. Gage comes out, grabs it, no one around. Northeastern starting to dominate play a little bit more here in the second half, as Tyler Sample hasn't really had to come out and do anything so far, as the Cougars have had possession most of the time. Aaron Black now sends it hopping over mid. Chauncey trips up Jeanette.
Doctor, you and Ethan need to switch sides.
Chris Matat now for the Cougars in the middle. Gets the ball a little bit too far ahead of him. Plattsburgh gets it. Chris Guerin steps up though, regains it for Cougars. Finds Weiss on the left side. Casey Guerin will come up from the defense and take the throw in.
Guerin gonna throw it in. Looks like he's gonna try the flip throw as he's going way deep.
Huge throw, just on the line of the 18. Plattsburgh swarms it though and clears it.
I don't know whose throw is better, Mundy's deep throw or Guerin's flip throw.
Shaughnessy right now. Big chase, gets taken down. Refs didn't see anything. They didn't see anything to call.
Plattsburgh coach is very angry with that call as Guerin, for the third time, takes down Shaughnessy. But this time in the 18, as Shaughnessy had a very good chance, but Guerin got all ball right there.
Casey Guerin a bit over aggressive. There was the slide tackle who could have been called, but Shaughnessy kept possession, so they let it play on in favor of Shaughnessy. But Chris Guerin also did a nice job staying strong on Shaughnessy and prevented him from getting a shot off. Sample could not do anything but stay in net. As that was a big break for the Cougars there, as Shaughnessy could have easily tapped that one in.
If Shaughnessy scores there, PHS is going to have all the momentum, which they need with 31 minutes left into the second half.
Ian, with what you saw so far, can you make a prediction at this point?
Not really. I don't really want to make a prediction right now because both teams are playing really well. But if I had to say, this probably will go into overtime to decide it.
Changel now sends a bullet. Keeper comes out of net. Cougars need to redirect it. Can't do so though. Weiss does a nice job saving it. Matat sends a laser right at the keeper. Keeper right there knocks it out. No one there for the Cougars to put it back in. Weiss did an excellent job saving that one. Matat thought it was out. And then it took him a little minute to shoot it. But a great job there on the part of Eamon Case.
Case doing everything in his power to not let the Cougars score as he puts his face right in front of Chris Matat's shot just to keep it out, and then does a nice job of diving on it right outside of the 18.
Both sides being very physical right now and really laying everything on the line. Good pass back there, but Velasco finding Jeanette back to Velasco. Velasco pass right back to Chris Guerin this time. Guerin will send a big ball looking for Changelo. Chris Guerin can't get to it. They'll take a shot. Sample can't get it. PHS scores. Shaughnessy takes advantage of Sample's mistake. An easy grab. Sample just misses it, and it's a lead for Plattsburgh, 1-0.
The ball slips right out of Sample's hand, and Shaughnessy does not give up as he goes in for the rebound and gets the goal, as the Plattsburgh fans are really pumped now and the Cougars are looking down. Shaughnessy with the goal, and Mundy gets the assist.
A routine play there for Tyler Sample, thought nothing of it, and he wishes he had that one back again, as he's played a hard game tonight, and that little thing right there might be the difference in tonight's matchup.
In a game like this, you cannot afford to make mistakes, and on a routine play, you definitely cannot afford to make a mistake, and that's a big mistake by Sample.
And Plattsburgh's going to get a card right now, as they are playing really aggressive, and they're going to get a card for this one.
First card of the night for PHS as Mundy gets it, and this is going to be a good scoring chance for the Cougars, who are down by 1 now.
Alvaro Velasco is going to take the kick just outside the 18. Possibly a trick play here by the Cougars, as Garen just told Velasco something. Waiting the whistle from the ref. Velasco chip shot. They release Changelo. Almost works out, but keeper does a nice job coming out. Garen, nobody on him, has time to think. Push it towards the middle. Cougars need to strike soon here, as they need to get this tied up.
A nice attempt by the Cougars, and Velasco giving the ball to Changelo, but Case is playing a great game, which he has to for the Hornets to win. Has a great save as Changelo kicks it with his left foot right in the Case.
Cougars will send Case and Garen once again, possibly for another flip throw, as they need to get a good chance here. Garen, left foot, it's going to go left to the net. Goal kick for the Hornets.
Pretty soon. Pretty soon the Cougars are going to have Garen just do a normal throw and make it look like he's going to do that to get a better chance, because that doesn't seem to be working as of right now.
He's getting a lot of height on it and not so much distance.
Yeah, he needs to get a little more distance than height. As Mundy's going to look to get the big throw in the Shaughnessy right here in the middle.
Well, Plattsburgh would be in the driver's seat completely if they knock one more in, and the Cougars definitely would be baffled, as they need their goal right now. But it's Corey Tremblay on the right side, being swarmed, not able to get a shot off.
Tremblay doing a nice job of getting the ball in there. Kicked it just a little bit too far in front of him, so he couldn't get the cross off, but now Cougars have a corner.
Well, with the matchups with these two teams earlier in the season, we could tell that tonight's matchup was going to be a great one, and it definitely is. And the Cougars with a great chance right there. Case can't scoop it up, and they can't put it in though.
Oh, Changelo with a great cross off the corner, goes off from Case, and then Chris Montauk gets a nice shot on, but it hits Case right in the knee, and then Corey Tremblay gets another chance off the rebound, rushes it a little bit too quickly, and it goes just wide of the net.
Cougars definitely look back on this one. They can't say they didn't have their chances, as they've had great chances and just not been able to bury one here tonight. Plattsburgh now, Shaughnessy on the breakaway, looking for a shot, deep shot this time right at Sample. Sample scoops this one up.
Shaughnessy probably should have tried to keep that ball deep to keep momentum instead of shooting it so Sample can just punt it out.
Garen for the Cougars finds Weiss. Kelleher, good aggressiveness play. Back and forth, ball just being battled for. Andrew Matat now sends Changelo on the right side. Not before it goes out of bounds though, as we had 26-12 left in regulation. Nick Bayshard.
This is a great game, just like last year's sectional championship game, where both teams were playing very well as the game went down to the wire as Changelo brought the ball in. Changelo is going to have to step up here, too, to try to get the Cougars back in this game.
Cougars take 3 subs here, as they might be trying to rest up for the final push here tonight. Plattsburgh sends Shaughnessy. Casey Guerin beats him to it. Plattsburgh regains it though. Kelleher now wings it on the left side. Plattsburgh trying to push the middle. Cleared out by Chris Mattel.
Shaughnessy fighting hard this game. He's getting beat up. I think he's been on the ground more than he's been running today.
Shaughnessy really a striker here as he's way up on offense and he's all alone fighting the defense of the Cougars. He's just done a wonderful job tonight.
He wants this game. And right now he looks like he looks like as the only threat for the PHS right now.
They just have been trying to feed him the ball all night and finally got one to go their way as the Cougars now send Changelo though on the left side. He's only got one on him, Aaron Black, who's letting him creep up. Changelo will take a shot, redirected off of Dustin Rabideau. And it's going to go out of bounds, but not before Cougars come away with the corner kick.
This is the Cougars' 5th corner of the night, and on the last one they had a very good chance. They're going to look to do the same right here.
Changelo does an excellent job on corner kicks, putting them where they need to be. Hopefully right now the Cougars knock one in. A good head by Plattsburgh defense there prevents danger. As they had a good chance there, getting it back to Changelo. Changelo just could not trap it.
Shaughnessy now coming out for PHS, and it looks like they're going to try to give him a little more of a rest with 23 minutes now left in the second half. They're probably going to put him back in with about 19 minutes left. But ever since Shaughnessy's goal, the Cougars have had all the momentum, and PHS is going to have to try to get some of that back.
Cougars now applying good pressure, just not been able to get one in the back of the net, and that's what they need right now, and they just need to hope for overtime and see what happens from there.
Case is playing a great game, and he's the key for PHS. He has to have a great game and just let the offense take control of the game.
Both goalies almost perfect besides that one little falter on Sample's part, and once you know it, the one falter is the one goal.
And that's it. With teams of this caliber, you cannot afford to make mistakes. And after this, the level of gameplay just gets harder and harder, and mistakes have to be less and less.
Now Plattsburgh switches field, sends it to the right side. Casey Guerin, the only one on it for the Cougars, gets beat. Plattsburgh's going to be able to send it to the middle. No, deflected off of Chris Guerin. Casey Guerin recovers, boots it, can't keep it in play, out of bounds. Hornet throw.
Guerin tries to get the ball up the field, but as it's spinning, tries to kick it, and it just goes right out of bounds.
Cougars see their whole perfect season almost go to waste right here tonight, and I don't think they like that very much, so look for them to start pushing here late in the game.
Ooh, Monday looked a little bit like he stepped over the line there, and the ref didn't call it, but it was a great throw-in by Monday again, who has that strong throw-in.
Good opportunity there for the Hornets as Ian Kelleher had a good shot just above 18. Did not get the ball down like he wanted to, and it went a little high of the net.
Not only the Cougars' almost perfect season going the waste, but they want to defend their championship from last year and try to rebound for that loss last year against Canton in regionals.
If I had to go out and make a guess, I'd say the Cougars most want to win this game because they're playing Plattsburgh. Their greatest rival. They always like to win when they play Plattsburgh. Same thing as when Plattsburgh plays Northeastern. It's just a huge rival like the Boston and the Yankees. They just always want to win that kind of game.
Yeah, both these teams really dislike each other as both teams from each school are here and both crowds are they have their little bash talking in the crowd.
Now it's Jeanette to the right side. Southwick can't keep it in play. if Plattsburgh were to win here tonight, the championship game, and Northeastern won the 2 earlier in the season, who's the better team?
Well, that's tough to say. Both these teams are really good. The Cougars might be a little bit better of a team because they're able to defeat them 2 out of the 3 times, but PHS really wins the game that matters, and this is the game that matters. You have to play good in the playoffs. It doesn't really matter much for the season because in the season you're guaranteed to go to the playoffs, and if you don't win the playoffs, it really doesn't matter.
Southwick now for the Cougars finds Alvaro Velasco in the midfield. He'll try sending Corey Davidson. Corey Davidson's going to get to it. Good job, Aaron Black gets back for the Hornets, prevents a shot as Cage retreated to the net as he knew he might have to give up a shot. Davison just got beat to the ball there. Good defensive stop.
Corey Davison had an almost perfect chance to get a perfect break there, and Black comes back to stop him. If that ball was just going to roll a little bit farther out, Davison has a better chance to get that.
Good save there by Case as Matat sends a bullet right at him, and he makes no mistake and scoops that one up and prevents a second shot and perhaps a harmful.
Matat tries to shoot low to try to get a rebound out there, but Case does a nice job of covering that right up. No rebound, and he's playing a great game today. And it looks like PHS is going to try to get Shaughnessy back in the game.
As we just entered pretty much under 20 minutes left in regulation, Cougars trailing by 1. Plattsburgh will take a shot from just shallow of midfield.
Shinawi putting a good cross in there to the middle of the field, but just a little bit too far as it goes out of bounds. Sample now to take that goal kick.
Cougars will sub 3. They'll try getting some fresh legs out there and maybe return their starters late in the game for one final hurrah. Sangel now short of midfield, gets it, beats one, turns it towards the center. Cleared out by Keller. Chris Guerin alone in the back for the Cougars. Finds Matat. Matat tries sending Weiss. Shinawi knocks it out of bounds. Weiss throw. Quick toss to the corner for Changel. Changel's got one on him. He wants to get it to the middle. Rabidou, a big ball down the sideline. Guerin tries to get into Matat, and he does so.
Talking to a lot of the Cougar players before sectionals, they pretty much knew they were going to make it to the finals, wanted to play PHS just to beat them again, and I wonder if they're changing their minds right now.
Nick Bayshard for the Cougars now. All alone, he's got time to think. He'll try send it down the sideline. And it's going to trickle out of bounds. Hornet throw.
Cougars looking slow now. They have to pick up the momentum. You have to get momentum and then keep momentum. They don't just want to tie this game, they want to win. And if they're going to win, they're going to have to get momentum now.
Well, especially this late in the game, Plattsburgh knocks another one in the net. It is almost a huge shock to the Cougars, as it is going to be hard to score 2 goals on such a good caliber kind of team.
Yeah, if the Hornets get another goal, the Cougars are going to be knocked down, but they're not going to be out.
Southwick with a big ball to the middle. Weiss can't quite get to it, but he ends up knocking it to Chris Matat, who finds Davison, who hits little Matat. Joe Shinawi, though, takes it from him in the corner now. Shinawi can't keep it in play. Out of bounds. White throw.
Shinawi, not one of PHS's big players, but he's playing a great game over on the right fullback side of keeping Nate Weiss quiet this game.
Another good show of steady hands out of the keeper of the Hornets, as he did not bobble that one any, as Northeastern was right there to take advantage if he did so. Back in the Cougar end, Matat turns it, switches it over half. Huge takedown there. No call. Tossed in quickly. Trombley sends Guerin. Guerin to Weiss. Cuts it towards the middle. To the middle. for Matat. Can't quite get it there. Plattsburgh clears it. Shinawi is at mid by himself.
Cougars look like they're rushing their crosses as Shaughnessy gets taken down again.
Ian Kelleher for Plattsburgh will take the free kick, looking to put this inside the 18 for a chance to knock here in. Bayshard knocks it out.
Cougars with 9 fouls in this game. I think most of them have been on Shaughnessy trying to keep him quiet, but he still has that 1 goal. And PHS with 9 fouls and a lot of them on Changelo.
It's 1 sub. Bayshard tosses it in, headed, and then kicked straight up in the air. Plattsburgh gets it back. They try sending towards the corner. Casey Guerin breaks it up. Plattsburgh gets it back, sends it towards the middle. Good step up on Andy Matat's part. Gets it. He's in the middle. Push up the left side. Weiss gets it before it can reach it. Tries sending Corey Trombley, but another step up on Aaron Black's part.
Both teams in the sectional finals for the 2nd straight year, and both teams are fairly young too. A lot of 11th graders. PHS with a couple more 12th graders than NCCS, and I would expect to see these two teams again here even next year for 3 straight years.
This big a game, but the weather being cold, is this game too big for fatigue to hit in?
Fatigue will set in. Players won't feel the fatigue because of adrenaline just pumping through their bodies, but I'm sure some players are fatigued, and the cold is not helping. The cold will always slow you down. And this field is also a little beat up as games have been played here all week and last week.
Another shot right at the keeper though, and Case comes up with it once again. Even Case, a solid game for the Hornets right now. Same thing on Tyler Sample's part. Just that one squeaker that got by him, and that so far has been the difference in this game.
Yeah, the Cougars just making that one mistake that they can't afford to make, and they're gonna have to wait for PHS to make that one mistake so they can get their chances.
It's amazing how one small thing can make a world of difference in a ball game.
Just like in any sport, mistakes you can't have, and that's just what can decide a game when both teams are very good.
Works with the saying, whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is always going to have a better chance of winning. Keller will take a huge shot on net, can't get it nearly where he wants it, and it's going to be way wide to the left. Sample, no choice but to let it go out of bounds. Casey Guerin with the goal kick now for the Cougars. Alvaro heads it. Good ball on Matat's part. Find Chombley on the right side. Chombley needs to get it to the middle. He's got one right on him, and it's a good defensive stop to prevent that from getting to the middle. They toss it in quickly to Alvaro Velasco. Velasco sends it to the middle. Off the head of Matat. It's up in the air. Case comes out of net, grabs it. Once again, another great play.
Case giving the Cougars no chance to get a shot on net. He comes right out and he gets the ball, giving them no shot of getting a clear shot on net.
Things doing wonderful tonight as he knows when to come out of net and grab those balls and stops chances.
As Coach Hawksby said, the Cougars are making it easy on Case as they're letting him get to that ball. They have to get to that ball before he does. And then they'll have empty net because he will be out.
They need to do what Plattsburgh did to get it around Sample. They just need to get a little tap around him, and then the net is open, and they just need to redirect one.
Yeah, and if they keep getting shots on net, Case is most likely will make a mistake sooner or later, but if he's on his game, I don't think he will.
Guerin to Weiss.
Good job, Mike, good job.
Weiss finds Velasco in the middle now.
I also think with Shinawi playing so good, the Cougars' best chance to get a goal will come from the right side instead of the left.
Chandler gets it for the Cougars now. He's on the right side. He's going to try popping one in the middle. Matal take a shot. deflected off the Plattsburgh defense. Another great defensive stop there by Plattsburgh. They've just been having a bunch of them here tonight. Casey Guerin with the handball now.
Plattsburgh doing a nice job putting a lot of players in front of the net to block those shots. They didn't even get that shot a chance to get to the net as it goes off one of the PHS defenders.
With that opportunity now, the Cougars definitely are ahead in scoring opportunities, but Plattsburgh just leads in goals. Plattsburgh, good ball. It's going to enter the 18. Sample will come out untested and grab it. He'll quickly toss it to the right side for Alvaro Velasco. Velasco all alone now. Cut it in towards the middle. Little quick pass to Matat. Matat is swarmed with people. Try sending to the right side, deflected off.
And I'm going to keep saying this, mistakes are what lose you the game. Just like in football, if you commit a lot of penalties, you're going to probably lose the game.
Under 10 minutes now, folks. Crunch time for the Cougars. They need one. Plattsburgh going to have a decent opportunity here as they are just outside the 18, and a decent throw can put it inside and give themselves a good chance. And it's headed right where it needed to be, but Tyler Sample is there, grabs it.
Looks like PHS is going to go a little more defensive, taking out 3 offensive players and putting in some slower defensive players as Shaughnessy comes out as he looks a little fatigued, probably from getting fouled a lot. But the Cougars are also making more mistakes with fouls with 12 than, or excuse me, 13 than PHS is with 9.
Cougars need to now rush almost, as they are just going to run out of time if they don't start pushing now.
Also looks like Shaughnessy might have a cramp as Coach Mulligan is helping him stretch out his left leg. Changelo is now going to throw it in for the Cougars.
Tremblay's in the corner. He's got one on him. He'll pass back. A good play there. He finds Changelo. Changelo will send it to the middle. Right on goal. It's going to be a bit high, though, and Case will just let it go above the net, and that looked like a good opportunity there for the Cougars.
Changelo with a good cross. If he puts that 6 inches under, it probably squeak in right under the crossbar or hit Case's hands, but put up a rebound for the Cougars.
Good play there by Corey Tremblay. He couldn't get across. He passed back to Changelo, gave Changelo a good look, and now it's Velasco getting taken down. Cougars free kick. Guerin sends a liner right into the 18, and it's going to roll right to almost the end line. Weiss saved, it was Matat who saves it, who finds Weiss to Jeanette. Jeanette can't get a good foot on it. Right to the Plattsburgh defense.
On that indirect kick, Casey Guerin had Chris Guerin on the left side open, who probably could have got a good cross in there, but instead he tries to get Andy Matat, which didn't work out.
Changelo now on the sideline, turns it to the outside.
PHS is doing a nice job of slowing down play for the Cougars.
Changelo now tries getting into the middle, but can't keep it in play.
Changelo again trying to cross it into the middle, but just kicks it out of bounds, which they can't afford to do. They have to keep the ball deep and get a good chance instead of letting PHS get a goal kick and try to get it out.
Case, way short of midfield, gets headed to Cougar end. Cougars knock it right back to the feet of Tremblay. Tremblay to mid. Jeanette. Changelo can't keep it on his feet. Kelleher with the big clear. Guerin traps it down. Good play there, gets it over half. Tremblay can't quite get to it. Ball being battled for. Velasco now with it. Carries it to the middle. He is getting swarmed at mid. very physical now. Both teams late in the game. Game on the line. They're laying everything out right now, folks. We'll see what the call was. They're just going to give a Cougars throw.
This is where PHS cannot afford to make mistakes. It looks like PHS is going to try to put Shaughnessy back in the game.
They'll take a shot. It's going to be wide to the left. Weiss can't get it where he wants it.
Weiss, who has a good kick with both feet, tries to get that left-footed, but goes a little high and wide of the net.
As we approach 5 minutes, Cougars need one to force overtime. And they are not going to get any cheap goal, as Eamon Case has played a game and a half here, folks, tonight.
Even with Case playing really good, this game is not over. The Cougars have very good offensive weapons, and they've been in this situation before. Against Peru, they went and tied and scored in the last seconds.
Cougars just got to be careful. Plattsburgh gets one more goal, it's game over.
Yeah, the Cougars have to keep the ball in PHS's end. They don't want PHS to get many chances. If they can allow them to get none at all, would be great.
Ian, if you're in Plattsburgh right now, do you sit back, play defense, or do you carry the ball on offense and try wasting time?
No, you never sit back and play defense. You have to still try to score. You have to try to bring the ball up. If you sit back and play defense, it's probably going to get you in the end.
Shaughnessy gives on Chase hard on the left side, not before he goes out of bounds. Cougar throw.
You can never give a team too many chances to score, because if you do, they're going to score, especially this Cougars team.
It's exactly what PHS doesn't want to do right now. They don't want to sit back. They don't want to keep the ball at their end and let Northeastern just pound their net, because eventually one of these is going to go in, and they don't have much time left. They just need to keep the ball at the Cougar end and let this one run down.
Yeah, there's always that chance of a bad bounce. It could go off any player and go in.
We've seen it happen to Sample. We know it can happen. Let's see what happens now as Plattsburgh heads it. It's going to go wide to the right of the net. Goal kick for the Cougars. They got to go quickly, though.
They have to get the ball out quick. With only 3 minutes left, that's still plenty of time to get a goal. They got to be patient.
Quick pass to Guerin. Guerin can't keep it on his feet, though. Plattsburgh gets it right back. It's going to be an indirect white ball. Northeastern might just find themselves run short of time here tonight. They played a heck of a game, but the Plattsburgh defense just played that much better. And Eamon Case playing a game and a half, as we stated earlier, really kept his team in this momentum-wise and goal-wise. It's Matot now for the Cougars. Tries finding Weiss, but Aaron Black for the Hornets, who's played a heck of a game also, is right there again. And here comes Plattsburgh. Just outside the 18, looking to get it to the middle. Good pass. Can't keep it on the ground. It's going to go high of the net.
Really, everybody on both teams has played great games. But, of course, it's that one mistake that always loses you that game.
And that's definitely going to be a heartbreaking loss for the Cougars if they do lose that way.
PHS just taking their time right now, trying to slow down play and keep the ball in the Cougars' end, as looks like Guerin might have a cramp.
Cougars are going to keep Guerin on the field, maybe just a little shook up there.
Nice try. Go, Keaton, go! Start it.
Deep throw into Cougar territory. Cougar need to get it out, and they need to switch the sides of the field. They need to be the ones on the attack right now, as they are just running out of time with 1:38. A bad foul there on the Cougars' part, as they are just wasting their own time right now.
Yeah, Cougars are just committing one too many fouls in this game.
Both teams pushed today, and because of one little mistake, that's going to be the difference in the game, it looks like.
PHS with a good chance right there to try to get more momentum and get a shot, but it goes out of bounds, and now the Cougars have a chance to get the ball out as Shaughnessy comes back into the game.
Tyler Sample, big boot, short of half. Plattsburgh right now just keeping control of the ball. 1 minute left in the game. And it's going to be a corner kick for Plattsburgh. Does not look good for the Cougars. Plattsburgh going to send people back. They don't need another goal. They're ahead right now. The Cougars are in trouble. Cougars need to go with under 30 seconds left in the game right at Tyler Sample. Tyler Sample's got to hurry.
With 30 seconds left, he has to get this ball up quickly as he's going to come out of the net and risk it all.
Sample sends it to the middle. Everyone up now for the Cougars. Casey Guerin. Cougars send it to the middle. It's going to be wide to the right.
With 1 second left, or 5 seconds left, the ball goes wide of the net and just misses as the Cougars had the perfect chance to tie the game, miss as they dump the cooler on the coaches, and PHS gets revenge from last year's loss.
Well, it appeared to be a great game, turned out to an even greater game as both teams, huge rivals, just played their hearts out, and there can only be one winner, and tonight it was PHS.
Like I said earlier in the game, I expect to see both these teams here next year, and I'm going to come to watch this game because this is a great matchup always between these two teams.
They play their hearts out. They are almost equal talent, and they always put on a show. And we hope you enjoyed our broadcast of Champlain Valley Athletic Conference High School Boys Varsity Soccer. And I thank you once again for watching us. For Ian Lapeer, this is Ryan Armstrong, reminding you that tonight's final score was Plattsburgh 1, Northeastern nothing. You just watched the Section 7 Class B Championship game right here on Hometown Gable. We will present the trophy, and we hope you have a good night.
With the PHS captain, please note in the middle of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, your Class B Section 7 champions. Plattsburgh High School will be playing Tuesday at Potsdam at 6:30. They'll be playing the Section 10 representative.
Okay, Rob McAuliffe presenting the Section 7 Class B Championship trophy to the victorious Plattsburgh High School Hornets. That's the way it was. November 3rd, 2006 at George Brendler Field. Our thanks to the Cougar Sports Network for carrying us through today's game.